Welcome back, people. It is episode 32 of season 6 of the Taxi Squad podcast. We got a fair amount of things to get into today. Before we do, like, follow, subscribe, share with a friend, do the thing. We have strange and unusual topics about yours very truly in the great state of Denver. We have Harrison Bader controversy. We also have a national anthem that is now butchered. We have some college football talk. The MLB trade deadline has now passed. We go over our winners and our losers. We also tie into our Wheel of Death, aka teams. We have some hot stove NFL topics to get into. People are on the move. Who are they? We will see. And maybe, just maybe, a little bit of Bears talk. It's the Taxi Squad podcast.
Come on, everybody, celebrate. The Taxi Squad is here today. So lose the blues, kick back and relax for now. Kick back and relax for now. They talk about sports and stupid stuff. They're probably wrong and it might get rough. So welcome back, it's the Taxi Squad, yeah.
Vincent.
Michael.
So far apart, but yet so close. How are you, my
This
friend?
might actually be the furthest away that we've been in a
while.
time.
Yeah.
I'm
totally.
in Diapolis. You're in Rado right now.
Oh, bruh.
We're a whole time.
Buddy.
We're a whole time zone away from each other right now. But I'm happy to be here, dude. And a lot of things happen. And this is a week, unlike last week, that there's actually things to talk about.
There are some things to talk about. There are some definite things to talk about, Vince. There's no doubt about it.
I want to warn the people watching. This is the only vantage point I have of the hotel room I'm in. And I know it looks sexy.
Vince.
And I know the lighting is like nice and dark and amber. And
Bitch.
Mike's is like super bright. But I'm like, what's up, dude? Like, let's talk about sports and get comfy with me today. That's kind of what I'm going for.
Bitch, you
Mike,
know I'm sexy.
what temperature is your hotel room right now?
I'm rocking a solid 69, dude.
Ooh,
How about you?
You would be very proud of me to tell you that I'm rocking a solid 69 right now, dude.
Oh, my God, dude. 6 to midnight, no pun intended.
That's the best temp for a hotel room.
Temp. Yeah, you gotta be 69, right? So you got a little sexy ordeal going on behind you, looking like you could have a little rose petals behind you, little white berry maybe
What's
playing
up?
in the
Welcome to my
background.
crib. Ha 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 ha. Little Barry White. Oh yeah.
Welcome back, people. Okay. Well, speaking of laughing, Vince, I was not
Buddy,
laughing today.
You've been through some shit, and you said, "Hey, I have a strange and unusual. It's a personal thing." And I was like, "Please don't tell me what it is, and save it for right now." So I have no idea what story you're about to tell right now, but
man,
consider me locked in.
Well, let's paint the scene, Vince. It was bright and early. This guy got up to, just kick today's ass. Had places to be, people to see.
Good on
hands to shake and babies to kiss. And driving along in my rental automobile down stretches of highway I've never been before. I'm driving a Mazda CX-5.
Interesting.
It has sport mode, which is cool because when you press the little button to go sport mode, it like the whole screen turns red.
Sick.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick, not gonna lie. So driving along, I'm with my coworker, who's also from Chicago. Shout out to Wags, good dude. And we're driving along. It's morning rush hour. We're about an hour outside of Denver proper. All of our appointments today were in Denver proper.
Okay.
And we're getting after it. We're driving along. And I'm in the express lane. And if anybody here has never driven on a highway, the express lane means you're going fast.
Is that like the HOV lane, or is it just like Chicago?
No,
express
it's like
lane?
an express lane, but in this great state of Colorado, certain portions of said express lane, if you go over the solid white line, they have cameras Charge you $250.
$250.
$250. I pass over the solid white line. He goes, "Oh boy, that's not good." I said, "What did I do?" He's like, "Oh, you can't pass over the solid white line. It's $250 that they get a picture of you." I'm like, "Well,
damn.
I didn't know, so I guess we all get one. I'm in a rental." So driving along, doing about 75, just keeping good distance with traffic. And I hear my counterpart go, my co-pilot, if you will, go, "Oh, what the fuck is this guy doing? Oh, what the fuck is it? Oh, what the fuck is this guy doing?"
Oh, no.
I kind of look in my peripheral.
A cranker?
Here's a cranker
Oh, no.
running across 5 lanes of fucking traffic. I'm doing 75. I catch this motherfucker. I'm like, "Oh, no."
Avoid the
Brake
man.
slam. Boom. Screeching. Traffic behind me now is backed up behind me. Thank God, for the love of Pete, that there was nothing rear-ending me. Vince, when I say I was this close
to hitting a man,
to hitting a human being with a vehicle,
boy.
My butthole has never been quite as grasped as it was this morning. I had a shot of adrenaline like I've never had before.
I was going to say, you feel like that.
I didn't know.
Like, yeah.
I didn't know if I wanted to cry or
laugh.
Go run a lap, maybe have a giggle. But needless to say, just sat in silence for a short period of time thereafter. And then the rest of the day, we had a story to tell.
Yeah.
So
was
there's Mike Strange he was cracked out for sure.
For sure. That's what I'm saying. For some reason, I imagine this be a naked man.
Wasn't naked. It wasn't like greased up deaf guy and Family Guy. That's kind of what it reminded me of. No, you're never gonna catch me.
Never gonna catch me.
It was a heart racing moment.
Sure.
And I will probably never forget that time. I was driving in Denver.
I'm glad you didn't commit manslaughter today.
With my Mazda CX-5.
Yeah. Honestly, that white line violation seems pretty small in comparison to close to be vehicular manslaughter.
I don't know if that would have been that, considering you probably shouldn't use a major highway as a crosswalk.
That's fair.
I don't think that would have been the case. I don't even want to think about it.
I don't know how those rules apply when someone's not on a crosswalk. I don't know how that would be. I don't know how that. I don't know. But my biggest thing is there was like a 8-foot median in between each lane of traffic. Brother,
so I'm like,
crackheads are athletes, buddy. He's going over that in 2 seconds, no question. Come on, you know that.
And then you just think about where is this fella going?
Clearly the other side of the highway. That was his plan.
And then in other strange and unusual topics, my coworker looks at me and goes, "Oh, you hear about the other homeless guy that died on the airport runway a few weeks ago?" I go, "Huh?"
Lord.
He goes, "Oh, yeah, climbed the fence and then lined himself up directly in front of an engine of a landing plane and boom."
Lordy. I mean, yeah. What, did he get sucked up by the fans?
Dude, I don't know. What hell of a way to go.
I guess, yeah. It's like that guy. We didn't talk about that on the pod, but it's like that guy that stole that plane. And then
Dan show?
Yeah. Well, not stole the plane, excuse me. It's like the guy or the girl that was training how to fly. Did you hear this? So she was training how to fly, and then the guy
fence is then there's nothing to it.
Huh?
He believed he could fly?
Oh.
He believed he could then, in fact, touch the sky.
Oh, you're talking about Reginald Kelly. Yes.
He dreamt about it every night and day. He spread his wings and he flew away.
I believe it was a lady. She was doing a flying lesson.
She believed. And she believed she could soar?
The instructor just said...
her going through the open door?
All right. Okay.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
The instructor decided to jump out of the plane. during the fucking training session, and then she had to land the plane herself. I don't believe the instructor had a parachute on. I think the instructor's like, all right. Good luck.
How funny would it be if he was like the most amazing sexist on the planet, and he was so committed to being
like
a
this
sexist?
lady can't land a plane.
women are flying now. I'm out. Fuck it, we're done.
All right, now I'm dying. It's time to die. Not to make light.
Now, dude? No way.
Not to make light of this guy definitely killing himself, but crazy. Well, if you're like, hey, I want to learn how to drive a car, and then the instructor's like, you're on the highway, and the instructor's like, peace. And you're like, whoa, okay. How do I stop? Like, what's going on?
That's a very true statement, Vince.
End of the story is, I don't know about the guy, but the girl did land the plane successfully with the help of air traffic controller, whoever was on her mic. And she landed the plane. That guy probably dead, I'd imagine, because he was in the air.
Yeah, chances are, depending on how high he was, he's dead.
I think they were straight up in the air. Just full on in the air.
Yeah. I mean, but Vince, depending on if he jumped, how was he supposed to breathe with no air?
Wow.
Okay. All my song
Now we're talking.
All my song references are done.
Sparks and Breezy. Hey, you can fly a plane, you can drive a car, or you can ride a scooter, unless you're Harrison Bader. Because in one of the funniest and craziest stories of all time, Harrison Bader, July 26th, around 1:50 a.m., Harrison Bader was riding a scooter in San Francisco's Marina area near Greenwich and Fillmore. According to the report, his scooter crashed into the back of a San Francisco fire department. The scooter hit the truck. He falls and crashes. The fire truck wheel rolls over his foot. And in further investigation, he hit the truck from the back, and then somehow the wheel rolled over his foot.
What a dumbass.
How that works, it doesn't make sense. Now, the part that we didn't know, and now that we do, is that Harrison Bader was caught that night drinking a lot. So that means he was operating said scooter during the season, operating said scooter at 2 a.m. Drunk. And he ran into the fire truck. He hit the fire truck, and the truck somehow rolled over his foot as well in a crazy, crazy way. The Giants pretty pissed about this. Pretty pissed. Placed on IL with plantar fasciitis. Probably worse than that, I imagine. It happened before or around that process and changed his treatment plan. So he already had plantar fasciitis, actually. That didn't help it at all. He had his salary suspended while unable to perform here because the circumstances of the accident means that, like, hey, this isn't a baseball injury. You're an idiot. You were drunk and you ran into a fire truck on a scooter.
Yeah, if he would have made it like less apparent of what he was doing, that's probably where this whole thing went kaput. This isn't the first time he's done this.
I was going to say he did it in college.
He did it in college. When is it enough, dude? Just don't get drunk and drive the scooter.
Ever tried a bike?
Vince,
ever tried an Uber? You're making 2 years, 20 mil right now. This is
there's an old saying that I really probably can't say on this podcast. Driving scooters are, just really fun until your friends find out. So. Oh, yeah. No, dude. Okay. So I ride scooters around Chicago sometimes to get around because it's easy. I'm going to the bar that's two miles away. And I'm like, okay, I can get an Uber or I can just hop on a scooter and go 2 miles and I'll be there in, I don't know, like 15 minutes. Fine. I'll do that. And then I get on and I'm like, oh, I look dainty on this thing. Oh, yeah.
You do. And then, like, where do you put your back foot without kind of popping your hip a little?
Oh, yeah. You pop hip, dude. You look like a zesty little Donkey Kong.
It's like when I go on the elliptical and I was like, I look like a bad bitch right now.
Oh, the H-Glide is even worse. You want to talk about looking very sassy. Go on the H-Glide.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, ladies. I'm getting my work in today.
Look at these knees go up and down.
Yeah, it's a hell of a workout, to be honest. But,
It's great. I mean, hey, another thing, you walk on an elevation. You could just take a little passeggiata outside if that's your thing.
I was just going to say, you should take a pasta jot or whatever you just said.
Yeah, that's a walk. So that's
according
Italian
to who?
An after dinner walk.
It's American Italian pasta jot.
No.
There's no way that's actually Italian.
Hear me out, bitch.
I am, but just pasta jot.
Hold on.
Okay, allow me to pasta jot while you do that.
The passeggiata is a centuries-old Italian tradition of taking a slow, leisurely evening walk.
Yes.
Through the town center after a dinner.
Maybe an
Icordine is involved. You ever think of that?
Pasta
You don't know. You don't think of that. You just yeah. You made it. You see. You got it. To make an American Italian, you got to make it lazy, right? Because that's what
fucking pasta jot.
Like gabagol over here,
yeah,
right? It's
guy.
the same. It's the same thing.
Full
so
on Tony Soprano.
you just no, that's actually Sil for the record, but
it is.
Come on,
Silvio Dante.
Come on, Colin Coward over here.
If there's one thing that matches my passion for the sporting world, it is music.
Music.
I love music. Bones. I love making music. I like singing. We've talked about this podcast about me doing a national anthem at some point. So
we still got to make that
naturally. Yeah, you got to set it up. I'm going to knock them down. You have to do some research, and you got to go out there and watch some national anthems. And I regret to inform you that a new national anthem has hit the tower.
But let's talk about the legacy of terrible national anthems really quick.
Okay.
Carl Lewis.
Bad.
And the Rockies. Red Glare.
See, this is the natural problem when you're singing the national anthem. The beginning note isn't the high one; it's the end. You have to know where you're starting before you start.
Teach us madrigal.
You have to figure out the highest part of your register and say, "Hey, if I'm singing up here at the end, where do I have to start at the beginning so I can get to this point?" Carl Lewis started too high. He changed keys twice, and it ruined him.
Welcome back to our little singing podcast where we talk about your registered life.
What about
diaphragm?
Hold on. What about you say?
Ferg?
Yo, see.
Ferg? My girl Fergie Ferg? Oh shit.
One of the funniest national anthems I've ever heard in my life, Fergie Ferg.
Without a doubt.
No question.
When she comes to the club, step inside. VIP.
There's a couple more that I have that are not famous people, so I'm not going to put them on blast. But do you have any more before we get into Martha Reeves and her experiment here today?
No, we just got to talk about the legacy of very, very poopy national anthems.
You want to know who's good? Charlie Puth. You want to know who's bad? Martha Reeves and her background. So without further ado, I am going to screen share this right now, and we're going to listen to Martha in her brilliance, shall we?
We shall.
But the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed the twilight's last gleam.
Pick a key.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
so bad. Okay, I can't take it anymore.
We gotta finish it. Hold on.
Or the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Dude, brother.
What were the white ladies doing? I don't get it. Why were the white ladies trying to add in? They weren't even singing on the same. They weren't even on the same part of the song.
Martha wasn't singing in a key. The other ladies didn't know about rhythm or timing. And they were also harmonizing with themselves, but not with Martha. Because, again, Martha wasn't singing in a key. The thing is it goes deeper, Mike.
Oh.
In an interview like 2 days ago, Martha blamed the entire thing on the background singers and took no credit, even though she was going, wow. She wasn't singing in key either. It wasn't like it was only those ladies. It was a mutually, what's the opposite of beneficial?
Not beneficial. I don't know.
Mutually denigrating performance is what I saw.
Yeah,
today.
mutually, terrible.
Yes, it was that may be the most hellish one I've ever heard in my life, and to the fact that the fans were all doing it. I think it was a softball game or like a minor league all-star game.
No, Vince. Actually, get your facts straight. This is actually the very, very first women's only baseball league.
Oh.
And if the national anthem is any indication of how
WPBL,
WPBL, if that is any indication of how the WBPL will last, I don't think it's going to last very long. But I hope they have fun, and there you go. What song did Martha sing exactly? What was her her claim to fame?
I don't even know who Martha Reeves is, Mike.
Hold on.
I'm looking it up. I gotcha. Don't even worry about it.
She's a politician as well, by the way.
American R&B pop singer and politician. Dancing in the Street.
Heat Wave, Nowhere to Run.
Dancing
Ready for Love.
in the Street.
That song was, done a million times.
Come on. I mean, she did it in the 60s, though. Well, that's the problem. Like, she didn't sing on key. She literally just sang random notes the whole time. It wasn't like...
So, it was Martha and the Vandellas. So, this was in the era in the 60s of Motown and, like the Supremes.
Oh, she does Nowhere to Run. I like this song a lot. Maybe she just lost her fastball.
I think she no pun intended, Vince, she definitely lost her fastball.
Yeah, that's just not good. And it was all just bad. And I watched it and I was like, this almost sounds like AI. And what I did was send it to every single singer person I know. And I was like, everybody listen to this. And all of them together were like, that hurt my feelings. It wasn't even funny. It just hurt my feelings.
She gives people, people who do sing, that's just like, to your point, it's almost offensive.
Well, it's just more just like, it's like you feel bad for her. You feel bad for the people watching. You feel bad for the people. Vince? It was her fault, Mike. It's not her fault. This is not a victimless crime, dude. This is
BS. In the words of Michael Jackson, it's BS.
And sure, it could have, like, if she did it by herself, we would have just sweat through it and it wouldn't have been as bad. But just the background of the two white ladies going like, oh, can you see? You're like, okay, give up.
I just want to know, did they rehearse that? They couldn't have. There's no way they rehearsed.
No way. They wouldn't have done it if they rehearsed that.
Correct.
I think Martha knows
how
what
the hell
good sounds like, at least.
Listen, I can't raw dog a presentation, let alone an event like that.
No, I was going to say with multiple people. Listen, you can do the national anthem like just... It might not be amazing, but it won't be that bad. I know that you're good enough at singing that it won't be that bad.
True. It reminded me of like that American Idol, that American Idol audition where the guy was just like walked in with his brother. He's like, he's my background singer.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like, Tonight.
Yeah. It's just
Friday
Martha.
night's my song. Yeah.
Martha, rest on your laurels and what you've done in the past and hang it up.
Stop blaming others for your shortcomings,
It
Martha.
wasn't their fault. You were also bad. You guys were
maybe
all
go to
that.
sound check, Martha.
Yeah. Especially if it's the Women Professional Baseball League. Like, start it off on the good foot, not whatever the fuck that was, because that might go down in infamy. But you want to know what it did do, Mike?
What did it do, Vince?
It made us talk about the Women's Professional Baseball League, because I didn't know it existed until right now, to be honest.
Well, Vince, they made a whole movie about it in the 90s called
It's a League of Their Own. Yeah. But
Yeah,
that was about like World War II, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was during a time where, men weren't home to play
Joey
ball.
Joey DiMaggio was playing
Yeah.
ball with the Vietnamese or the Japanese or whatever. So they,
Yeah. That's when men were men and, women were hairy.
and now men aren't men anymore and women are hairy. So here we are.
It just depends on where you are, right?
Here all day.
I would just simply say that, listen, it was a different time.
Yeah.
Right. The ladies stepped up to give the masses the entertainment while guys like Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio went out and fought for our brave country.
Yeah, I'm sure they did a lot of
came-
fighting. I think Ted actually did, though. I don't know if Joe did.
Ted was a pilot. Ted was a fighter pilot.
Yeah, he was honestly a hero.
Yeah.
Hey, if you were a listener to this podcast and you wanted to record a full-on rendition of the national anthem under 2 minutes, you can do that, and we will.
Under
play
2
it.
minutes, we will play it.
I'm hoping that Chicago Joe does a recording, and he's like, "I'm better than Martha Reeves. Listen to this."
Hey, bud, here we go. I'm gonna do it for you.
And you want to know
Look-
how easy it is, Mike? The thing is like, barrier to
easy is-
entry. You're like, I don't want to call in and then have to wait. You don't have to wait. Leave a voicemail. You'll hear it next week. 312-725-2107. Leave a voicemail of you singing the national anthem. Give us your take. Tell us how handsome we are. Tell us how ugly we are. That's why it's there. Leave us a voicemail and give us a call. 312-725-2107. Air it out.
Wait no more. Air it out is here. Okay, Vince, and you know what? We no longer have to wait. Actually, we do have to wait, but we got about 3 more years to wait.
Yeah.
And USC and Notre Dame are back.
Yeah, that was dumb. I don't think it was dumb. It was
why even do it? They're taking like 3 years off now, 4 years off, and all because it was just a little pissing match. They're like, we don't want to play you later.
We want to do week 8. We don't want to do week 8. We want to do week 2. It's like, shut up.
Just pick a week, and now they're just like, okay, well, I'm sorry. You're sorry. Yeah, that was mean.
So
that was
dumb.
mean.
I mean, but
And
that's the
it's
thing.
like,
You know
okay,
how big that
okay,
game's going to be in
Irish.
2030? You know how big that game's going to be?
Oh, it's gonna be massive.
We're gonna be on year 9 of this podcast, and we're gonna be like, dude, it's USC
Yes.
Notre Dame week.
Yes, I may have more gray hair at that time.
Yeah. Who knows if
gonna
either
be
of us are
crazy.
gonna be good, but we'll see.
No, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, Vince. Years to come. Did you see Notre Dame recently redid all of their facilities and athletic facilities?
Yes.
It has like VR training and all of this crazy
Well, it's
new
'cause
tech.
they're-
And that was the big,
It's because they're really good again, and that helps.
or an impressive amount of money from your entire booster program.
Yes. Well, that, and also they make a lot of money because they're not in a conference, so they just get paid what they get paid. Hey, have you checked like the Heisman odds recently?
Oh, shit, I knew this was going to come up. Yes, Vince, I know CJ Carr is atop of the list, and Joel Klatt recently said that CJ Carr is atop of his list as well. So, hey, time will tell.
Listen, he's playing bad teams, and he's going to be really good. I just think that's
Yeah, and that's the problem. You guys play the Hanley School for the Blind every fucking week.
This
and
is
then
the turn.
You're going to go out against BYU and probably get, drag raced.
You want to know what turns the key, though, Mike, is that they can't lose 2 games, or they won't be in the playoffs.
Vince,
they can't
always
lose 2
kind
games.
of lose 2 games.
Right. So
They
that's the
always
thing.
drop
Like yes, the schedule is easy, but they can't lose 2 games, or they don't have an argument to be in the playoff. That's the problem.
We'll do, I think by next week we should do a little maybe preseason kind of schedule review for the college footballs, because they come back on the 29th. I think that could be a fun little time to really dig in, get some good CFB content.
Do we get
up.
football this week?
Oh, yeah. Isn't the Hall of Fame game tomorrow?
Yeah, and we could talk about it in the NFL, but we do get Carson Beck versus Kenny Pickett. What a matchup.
Oh yeah, that matchup.
Georgia Pitt, dude.
That matchup was never good even 5 years ago. So
Georgia versus Pitt. Yeah, that's all I think about when I see that.
Yeah, it's not good. So yeah,
guess what? I'll put it on.
Just to have a little sprinkle of football in my life, I'll put it on.
Putting it on.
Listen, I'm super stoked about the college football season. These SoCal bros who are like talking about USC just be like, I think it's like legitimate that USC could go 10-2.
You want to know
like,
where?
Shut up.
You want to know who Joel Klatt has as a dark horse Heisman candidate?
Jaden Mayava.
Yeah, dude, he could do it.
I'm a big Joel Klatt guy. He gives big, like, middle school gym teacher vibes, doesn't he?
A little bit.
Yeah, like he's about to tell you to run a mile and swing a whistle.
He calls a hell of a game, though.
He does. Him and the guy who does the big voice raises. What's his name?
Oh, Gus Johnson.
Gus Johnson.
He's like, oh, it's a touchdown.
Gus Johnson for one season. 1 year of Madden, we had Gus Johnson, and it was perfect. It was so good. I think it was like Madden 08, and it was awesome. And Gus Johnson, if you threw a deep pass, every line was the pre-recorded, and he's going deep. You would just go deep on purpose because of Gus Johnson.
And it's like, dude, yeah, you're up like 50-2, and you're like, he's going deep, and you're like, this is an important pass now. What happened?
Yeah, absolutely. You could have been winning like 30. Now you have Katie Johnson, right? Isn't that her name in the new Madden?
I don't know.
Oh, she's the worst.
And I'm Katie Johnson.
Oh,
welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back to Madden.
It's the Taxi Squad podcast.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. You got to have like either an alto or like a very delicate soprano to do that. You can't have like and we're watching the game now. And you're like, oh boy.
That's her thing. He's going deep. And you're like, oh shit. All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good on this whole thing.
There is a sport going on right now though.
What sport's going on, Vince?
Baseball. And the season's over. Fan. And unfortunately the season's over.
This is our last season of baseball. This is
Mike,
why
the season's just over after the trade deadline. They're like, "Hey, it's done. We're not playing next year. You already know who's winning the World Series.
All right, I'm tired of that. To be fair,
I'm doing it sarcastically. I want to make it clear. But yeah.
Well, I mean, shout out to the Cubs for beating the Dodgers 2 in a row.
Yeah,
and they won. They swept the Dodgers.
They pooped it on Scooball game. Well, yeah. Obviously, this week we're going to be talking about the hot stove, the trade deadline, everything that happened. Seemingly every team made a move, which was big. But there's no move bigger than the clear consensus what the hell was going to happen. We talked about it last week, and it was like maybe the Braves make a move for him, maybe something happens, and then the Dodgers got Tarek Skubal, and you're like, yeah. Yep. That's what was going to happen. They give up Zahir Hope, River Ryan, and Brady Smith. Did a little bit of research on them. It seems like Hope's kind of the main guy in that trade. They get him for half a season. The Dodgers are the Dodgers.
They gave up with the best pitcher in baseball, arguably. The best left-handed pitcher in baseball.
Hey, 2 Cy Youngs,
for mid-tier prospects. I don't
3 months.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna re-sign him,
right? That's the thing, and it's like people are arguing.
It's like 3 months,
right? But they're gonna re-sign him. But even so, like he's gonna be a free agent. He's gonna sign anyway. But the thing is that people are getting mad about the money. It's like no, the Dodgers continually have prospects, and their team is continually good. And then rather than bringing their prospects up and hold on, let me talk. Instead of bringing them up and letting them play, they trade the guys, they get them on their team, and then they sign them. That's just what they do. They're a well-run organization that spends a lot of money. You can't just say the Dodgers just only spend money. That's just not true. They're really well-run. Their prospects are always good, and they always get guys.
I get it, but when you trade 2 mid-tier prospects or 3 mid-tier prospects for your best pitcher,
Zaire Hope's supposed to be good.
If the Tigers were looking for something of significance, they would have said, okay, we want one of your top 5 prospects.
And they'd be like, it's only 3 months.
Doesn't matter. You're going to re-sign him. You have the funds to do it.
But the story was who's giving him what for what, and that was the best package they got. There's no reason they would give the Dodgers a break.
I get it. I'm just not very big on it. Right.
No, I think it's some bullshit. I'm with you. It's just like, all right.
So you get 2 like mid grades on this, and then okay, you get Zaire Hope, who's what was he ranked 17 in their organization?
He was number 25 in the league.
Yeah, I was about to say 17th in the Dodgers organization and 25 on the top prospects list. Yeah,
well,
that was
they have 17 of the top 25 prospects.
No, in their program.
No, he 25th in the MLB top prospects.
I understand, but he was ranked 17 in their program.
How is that possible? They don't have 17 of the top 25 guys.
That's not what I'm saying. You're missing
yes,
it. I'm not saying overall. I'm saying overall, in their organization. You know how they – okay, there you go. I'm just saying in their organization, because you can rank these things in organization. Does that make sense?
Yes, but differently than
out
the
of their top 20 prospects and the Dodgers organization overall, he was ranked 17th.
So do they just undervalue him then?
I don't know. I don't think
because he was 25th in all prospects in baseball. So like,
okay,
he's good enough to be, And then River Ryan was 68th. I mean, they gave up 2 top 100 prospects for the guy. They didn't give up nothing.
I understand it. I just, once again, this is going to ruin baseball. It's done. They're going to, have a condensed season next year. Vince,
no, they're not going to play.
To the point. And everybody wants to know why I give my friends such a hard time. I'm like, hey, man, you should probably come out for spring training. It's probably going to be the last year for spring training. Oh, yeah. Okay, Mike. All right.
Hey, leave the guilt at the door. We have a show to record.
It's fine. I'm the asshole of the podcast. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, hey, buddy, we can go to a Sox game tomorrow, but you live in fucking Arizona, so I don't know what to tell you.
Spring training is a far different thing, Vince. It's a far different thing.
I'd rather watch real baseball than pre-baseball.
Hey, I was butts in the seats saying on this podcast way back in March and February that Braden Montgomery was going to be called up this season.
And he's heating a bit now.
I was also talking about a guy by the name of Sammy Tanachi.
Yeah, I hit that.
Who is also lighting shit up at the next level. I was also talking about early Murakami news. So no, Vince, it's not necessarily something that you can just say, oh, yeah, I could watch the real thing on the South Side. Yes, of course you can.
Yeah, but that requires you to come here, so you would,
I go there a lot.
Yeah, so all of your friends and family live here.
I'm just saying I go there a lot. The plane works both ways sometimes. So
whatever, dude.
That's all I'm saying.
You're a dad, so it is what it is.
Not yet.
Close.
Soon. Many new things to be had here.
We had the Scooble thing go, and it sucks, but probably not the most surprising. You want to know what I was really surprised about?
What's that?
Interdivision, former number 1 overall pick Adley Rutschman gets sent to the Red Sox?
That didn't make a ton of sense, and considering what they gave up to do it, I'm like, okay. They gave up, 2 top prospects. I just think the Red Sox were
number 4 and number 5 prospect. I mean, Adley Rutschman's top 3 catcher in the league, probably.
Probably. I mean, and I don't know what happened to the Orioles. The O's were really good for a couple of years there, and then they just fall off a cliff, and all the talent was on the team, but clearly they're blowing it up again. So
he does move to free agency in 2027.
Yeah. So once again, clearly the Red Sox are like, okay, we're 5.5 out. Maybe we can see if we can get on this heater. They have a wild card spot. Yeah, they took our Sox for 2 in a row. So, that's nice, though, that the Guardians and the Twins continue to lose. Because right now the Sox still maintain a 3-game lead in the division and a 4-game lead over the Twins. But, don't look now, Vince, but the Tigers, I mean, they're still in the mix. They're 4 games out, too. So,
yeah,
it's kind of a wild AL Central.
Like Kevin Garnett.
I understand the Adley Rutschman trade was a big surprise. Also, Jason Tatum.
I like him. I like it for them, though. I think that was a good move, and I think Adley Rutschman's a very good player, and I think the Red Sox are better than they have been this year, and they're going to play better.
What I was a little like the biggest surprise team for me making moves at the clip that they did was the Padres.
Yeah, I thought they were selling.
Like, I thought the Padres were out. Mason Miller was on the trade block. They're still 9.5 out of wild cards or
hey, how about instead of trading Mason Miller, we're going to get 2 starting pitchers? That's what they said.
Didn't make any sense to me. Like they went all in getting Robbie Ray and Casey Mize, and I'm like, what? Huh?
They think they're going to compete for a wild card, which the NL is difficult. And their team is good, and they've been playing well this year. It's just they also have the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks, but I think the Padres are a better team than the Diamondbacks this year.
I don't think so. The record wouldn't say that.
Right, but listen, we have a whole lot of baseball left still, man. It's not over till it's over.
I understand that we still have a lot of baseball left, Vince, but when you look at the NL wild card right now, the Padres, yes, are a game out. The D-backs have that spot kind of clean, and then the D-backs go on a 3-game set next week with the Rockies. So you look at where the status of this division, they do, and that's opportunity. I understand it's a game, and the D-backs go play the Dodgers this weekend at home, so that's going to be a whole thing.
Yeah,
I look at this and I just say, all right, well, let's kind of look at this from a zoomed out lens. You're hoping for a 3rd wild card spot and you went that heavy. And right now you have the Padres and the D-backs playing. So 4 games set, D-backs take game 1, Padres take game 2. Padres are now losing in the top of the 4th. So once again,
get in and see what happens. A team that I think probably should have done more, and they didn't, especially with their pitching staff. The Phillies. They did make a move. They got Luis Arias and Caleb Killian for right-handed pitcher Ramon Marquez and Marty Gare, I think his name is. Luis Arias is bat to ball. He's bat to ball skills, not a lot of power, but he puts the ball in play. Fine move. Do they need him? He comes in, plays 2B. They have guys in the field. Bryce Harper officially moving back to left field, I think, or right field now. He's not playing first anymore. I don't get it.
I feel like it, in my opinion, for Harper, it seems like Mattingly's trying to teach him a lesson. I don't know, because he, like, right before the trade deadline was like, I think we need a little bit of help. And Mattingly was like, yeah, he's not lying, but Mattingly is like, players need to be the players, and our front office is doing everything they can.
Shut up.
Blah, blah, blah. Typical corporate coach answer, and I'm not a fan of that. And I don't really buy into it. I think it's just like whatever. I think the Phillies are in a position right now where you got to really chase after the Braves.
This is their last chance, man. If they're gonna go, they gotta go. You don't just pick up, baby Tony Gwynn and be like, we're going to be great now. It's not going to do it in today's baseball.
No, I think Arias helps them quite a bit. I mean, his on base, but his OPS isn't crazy. He hits consistently in the middle of our second batter. I mean, he's a good player. I wanted the Sox to go after him for many years, but they never did. Yeah.
Well, and now so Alec Boehm moves to first. Bryson Stott moves to third. Arias plays second. And Harper's in the outfield again. And is he the athlete that he was? I don't know. We have no way to tell.
You can hide a guy in left field, though.
And he still has an arm, I imagine. He's been playing first base for 3.5 years, I think. Like he doesn't.
Yeah, I get it. I know. I once again, I think Mattingly was just like, okay, well, because he'll split time between left field and DH. It just depends on the night and where Schwarber's going.
Well, they have a lot of sluggers, but they need pitching. And Aaron Nola hasn't been good in like a year and a half.
Well, listen, if Kyle Schwarber played outfield and Bryce Harper played outfield and Eloy Jimenez played outfield, you can hide guys in left field.
Now you have to go Schwarber, Harper, platoon, and left.
They'll just switch off DH in left field.
I don't trust either of them in the field.
No. The last time Kyle Schwarber played outfield, he tore his ACL.
Yeah. So, like, what are you going to do? I think Bryce Harper's the daily left fielder. It's like, all right, see what happens. Can we talk about our hometown teams, both of them? But
Yeah, let's get into it a little
Most
bit.
notably right now, I think the Cubs made some good moves.
I think the Cubs made some very safe moves. They weren't setting the world on fire. I think for what they could have got Scooble. They just chose not to. I wasn't
shit though. Do you send all those guys for half a year of Scooble, or do you get what they got? I mean, they got Kevin Gausman, who pitched in the World Series last year. He's been nails for the last I don't know, fucking 4 years, 5 years.
But he's another one who's having a down year. I think the trade overall is smart. I'm not going to say they need as much help as they could get.
He's still got a 4.38. It's not like he's got like a 7, you know?
I understand. And I think with, the right thing, and Shota Imanaga is shoving this time of year. You never know what you're going to get with them. You see if you could get Steele back at the end of this month, that would be huge for them. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to let him come out of the bullpen.
They might. I mean, they parlayed that into a Clay Holmes trade too, which people were talking about Clay Holmes moving, and he's been pretty good. Like he had a 2.39 before he had a little IL stint. Ground ball specialist. They have a good infield that can ground the ball or field the ball. Excuse me. I don't know. It feels like it's as far as like the team that he should be on, it kind of is the Cubs. And we've been talking about pitching qualms and all their injuries. It's like if they have guys that get back and they have Kevin Gausman and Clay Holmes playing for their team, they didn't have a lot of offensive problems in the last month and a half, 2 months.
I understand the offense has not been their issue. They keep hitting. PCA is on a run for MVP.
He's gonna be MVP, yeah.
He had a rough start to the season. The Cubs, everybody kind of knew. I feel like you are always kind of like faithful that the Cubs turn it around.
Yeah.
I don't want to like hate on any of it. It's just they're in one of the toughest divisions in baseball, if they not the toughest division in baseball. The Brewers are just, and it is a very good, well-run, well-coached team.
Shit, and it doesn't matter.
Well, they went and got they just got some relievers. That's all they needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
They just needed to bolster that. Now, the Yankees, they did Yankee things.
Hold on, we might talk about them in a little bit.
Okay,
we might talk about them in a little bit.
I don't mean to jump ahead.
Let's talk about the South Side boys.
A lot of trades.
They made moves. They made moves,
and they didn't really give up much. He got rid of Sir Anthony, which was huge.
Dude, thank God. And did you see him pitch last night?
He got rocked.
4 hits. He just, dude.
Rocked is an understatement.
There's this meme going around. Allow me to explain a meme really quick. There was a White Sox fan that made a meme that was like Sir Anthony Dominguez, Tony Dominguez. And it was like based on how he's playing.
The worst. Well, it was always a tightrope with that piece.
Well, what they would do is just like he's Sir Anthony Dominguez if he like gets a save and he pitches well. He's Anthony Dominguez if he's playing okay, and then he's Tony Dominguez when he sucks. And then some Mariners guy was like, all right, I'm taking this. And then last night he already put him in Tony Dominguez, and someone retweeted it, and they were like, he's already there for them. It's like that's what it is. He's just not good, man. He just isn't good.
Well, the Sox didn't give up a ton, in my opinion. If you look at it overall, I like some of the moves, but I just really wasn't like blown away at anything with them. Okay,
we weren't gonna be. I mean, okay, so let's lay it out. So Luis Castillo, I don't know what 5-6 years ago. There was a trade for him that was like blockbuster buku bucks crazy.
Yeah.
And, he's been up and down. He's got a 5.06 this year. That's not great. Who's to say a change of scenery is not going to help him out? We needed help on our pitching staff. We did for sure. There's no question. Eric Fetty moves to the bullpen now. We'll see how Anthony Kane, the rest of the boys honestly go there. But
listen, Eric Fetty has been the wonderful he's been attributed to many wins this season just due to epic run support, because I feel like every time the guy goes out and pitches,
10
they
runs.
score 12 runs. It's like he's gotten wins, just been like, okay, well, I only had to give up, 2 earned runs. It didn't matter, though.
I gave up 5 today. Doesn't matter. We won by 12.
Right. So you think that Sean Burke has been arguably top 3 the second half of the season so far.
He's better than Davis Martin.
Davis Martin's kind of starting to fall off a little, but he's still consistent. And I mean, for a 31-year-old guy at this stage of the game, I think Luis Castillo could come in and have a scotch of a renaissance season.
A little Freddie Garcia action.
I think that's what it feels like, right?
I know. That's exactly what I thought when we got him. I'm like, this feels like a Freddie Garcia move.
Although Freddie Garcia was really good for a season the year you won the World Series, and that move was made in the offseason. Yep. If you look at
but still, it felt like, no, didn't they get him halfway through the year? I feel like they did.
No, Freddie was pitched the whole season with the White Sox in 05. You traded for him
the year before in the middle of the season, maybe?
It's 20 years ago. So
2004, they traded for him mid-season, and then he pitched the whole season in 05.
The deadline?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So, listen, it could be that, and you could be on a path towards something like it. Listen, he starts tonight in Boston. That's going to be a daunting task. I'm not expecting much. The White Sox do not play the Red Sox well.
No, dude, the Red Sox are fucking good, man. I'm not kidding. Like, that's it.
The Red Sox are very good at baseball, and you can't deny the fact that team shows up to play every week. And they've been on a tear. I mean, their last 10, they are putting in work. They're 9-1.
Yeah, they're good. Okay, so other moves that the White Sox made. We get an outfielder that I honestly don't know that much about in Brenton Doyle from Colorado. I just know he's not having a great year, and it was weird. And it kind of feels like it feels like a security plan for Tristan Peters in case he starts dwindling down a little bit.
Well, he wasn't anything to write a book about. I just think it's a depth move. You're literally bringing in a guy who won 2 Gold Gloves a couple years ago. So you're bringing in defensive back end, the guy who can come in every other day. He had a soft tissue injury to start the season. So you look at this as okay, come back after a rehab assignment. The Sox just brought him up. You delegate Edgar Quiro back to AAA, and then you move, for Joey Bart, whoever the hell that is.
Oh, brother. Coming up with the Pirates, Joey Bart was like a top 5 prospect. He was like a Jared Kelenic move. And if there's one thing about the Sox, it's like some of the guys that they bring into the system that used to be good prospects, sometimes it works out. And I'm not saying he's going to be amazing, but I think he's going to be a lot more consistent than the whole Drew Romo, Edgar Quiro 1-2 that they were doing. Kyle Teal will come back if he comes back, but I think Joey Bart is just a good move as far as getting another catcher in there because we needed one, and we weren't getting Adley Rutschman.
I don't want Adley Rutschman. We're not there yet.
That's
Boston's kind of win now mode.
Yeah,
you would have had if you were going to go get Rutschman, you were going to have to give up a top prospect like Bonnemer.
Bonnemer's
Billy
gone.
Carlson.
Yeah.
So Bonnemer stays in the organization. I give Chris Getz a lot of credit. I'm not going to say he cooked because we need to see what happens this last
Oscar Brazoban or whatever his name is too is pretty fucking good. That was a cool ass move too.
That is a cool little move. Brazoban's a hell of a name. I guess I'm really,
whatever it is. Yeah.
I'm really surprised that Francisco Lindor didn't get moved and some of these guys just kept on the roster after not being very good at all this season. So I just look at the White Sox right now and the Cubs, and I think they're in a really good spot to contend. Yep. You just need to stay consistent this last half of the season. The White Sox had a great series against the Rays. They dropped 1 of 3, and they played great against the Yankees. If you could take 1 of 3 of the Red Sox, great, because
then win tomorrow.
Get a win tomorrow and then go home and play the Guardians 3 straight.
Yeah. That's the move.
So, and then the Sox and Cubs play again at the end of the month. So, or
bring
August
back
17th.
Edgar Quiro. He's the Cubs killer.
I don't get what the hatred is of Edgar Quiro.
He just hasn't been hitting well, but he's also, again, one of the most clutch motherfuckers that we've had.
He keeps coming in clutch moments, and I understand he's not that guy, but put him in the bottom of the lineup. He's a good defensive catcher.
Yep.
He has a gun. I think he's a better option than Drew Romo.
I don't get the Romo love, to be honest. But honestly, if Joey Bart's going to be day to day, I'd rather him.
Well, you just hope Teal can make it back by the end of the month. You know, you don't know what that high.
They're not going to rush him. They're not going to rush him. He's been in and out they're going to let him chill. That's why you bring Joey Bart in. You're like, he's going to be consistent behind the plate. He'll hit 220 and just be okay. And we'll just deal with it.
Well, that's what you hope, right? So I just look at this team right now and I say, I look at each team and I say, all right, Sox, go close out this division and make it so apparent that you are
This is the problem too, though. The Guardians made some moves, Mike. They did.
Okay.
Come on. They did. Joe Adell's a hell of a fucking player too.
I understand Joe Adell's a great player. I understand that they made.
You want to know what he
moves.
feels like too?
What?
He feels like a guy that's just gonna tear the White Sox up. That's what pisses me off. He's the perfect case in point to have just a guy that has a little pop on his bat and he has a feeling for the moment. And he's just gonna kill us. He's just gonna kill us.
Well, I wouldn't speak that into fruition. I mean, they also went and got some help with Nathaniel. I think Nathaniel Lowe's a solid pick up for them. They needed some help there. I just look at this, Vince, and I'm just kind of like, well, the Guardians always make these quiet moves that aren't necessarily going to light your hair on fire. But
Foster Griffin's, he goes to Japan. He has a reconnaissance essentially for his entire career. He's just like, all right, let me figure out how to do this again. Goes to Washington, and I mean, dude's got a 3.06 over 129 innings. He just pitches well. He doesn't throw gas. He just pitches well, and he's been good. And it seems like a guy they can kind of slot in, and it's not going to be easy coming down to the wire here.
Guardians always show up when it counts. I think Foster Griffin he's an all-star for the Nationals, whatever that means.
Yeah, nothing really. All-stars are bullshit, but still.
But, Joe Adell, don't get me wrong, I think
he's just been hiding in Anaheim for a while. He's a good player.
Who's the second baseman for Anaheim? The Italian kid. What's his name? He was on the block as well there. I
want to say John Birdie, and it's not. I can't think of his name.
No, I forget his name. But either way, I look at the Guardians once again. They make some, just quiet little moves here where you look at it. It's like, okay.
Right now, it's Adam Frazier and Trent Grisham, or Vaughn Grisham, excuse me.
Okay. I'm just looking at this and just saying, okay, let's see. Isn't it Pescatino?
I don't know. I wish it was. I'm not sure.
We'll come back to that. But either way, I look at the Guardians right now. They're always going to be in the mix.
Pescatino's on the Royals.
Okay. I'll get the name at some point here, but I am looking at this and saying, the Guardians they're always going to be hanging around. But the Twins also made moves, Vince, so
they want to compete.
They're buying in too.
This division is totally wide the fuck open. There's anybody that argues otherwise is wrong. That's just a fact.
Well, they went in on pitching. They get Jeff Hoffman from the Blue Jays as well. So the Blue Jays kind of, move some people, but they gave up quite a bit to get them. I don't know if the Twins are just all bought in on doing this right now. They
have a team that's kind of in the middle where you're you should compete now. I mean, that's the thing too. It's comparatively, I like the White Sox moves over the Twins moves. I don't like the White Sox moves over the Guardians. I think the Guardians got considerably better. But I still don't think that, it's anybody's division still. That's the reality of it.
Well, listen, if the White Sox can go in this upcoming week and potentially sweep the Guardians, that's huge.
Yeah. You just got it. Guys, keep working. Job ain't finished. Is the job finished?
Job ain't finished. No. You have to go and win August. If you can win August and be in the plus after that, you got the Guardians one more time in September. And you just hope that month of September, if we could go 500 here the last half of the year, I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah, but you want them to go, probably 10 games above 500, for being honest.
Ideally, that's why you made all the moves.
Yeah.
So go play in your division very well. That's fine if you drop a few to Boston here or there, but go play within your division well. Let's go close this thing out.
We got a wheel to spin.
Spin the wheel, Vince.
Here we go. The New York Yankees.
Wow, almost like we knew it was coming.
It's almost like we knew what was coming because someone's got to prepare, kid. New York Yankees. They're probably pissed that the Rays exist.
The Rays made some sneaky moves too, Vince. You can't deny that.
The Rays are fucking good, and they've been in the front of this division all year. And the Yankees, they're playing very well. They're 64-50. They're 14 games over 500. They're only 4 back in the division. They're getting, the Red Sox are hot on their heels, knocking their shoes off a little bit, walking behind them, only 1.5 games behind them. They're a good team. And I've been saying this for weeks now, they're like the largest team I've ever seen in baseball, like ever.
Vince, you called it, and I was watching the Cubs-Yankees series over the weekend.
They're so large.
They are so massive. They're some of the largest human beings I've ever seen play the game.
They got Aaron Judge, and they're like, what if we get 2 more of them?
What if we get 2? You know what? Here's the criteria. Just be gigantic. Perfect.
And
awesome.
like Cody Bellinger's skinny,
Jones
but he's tall. Dude, he's so big.
Spencer Jones is one of the largest human beings ever. Which one?
Spencer Jones is 6'7". Oh, fuck off. And even Ben Rice. Ben Rice is a hoss. Like he's only 6'2", but he's a hoss. Like he's a big fucking dude too. All right.
And then to add more to this, they bring up their top prospect this week.
Who is?
It's George Lombard.
Lombard, yes.
He is so clean with it. Yeah. And his debut hits a home run. And on top of that, just absolute beautiful glove work. Just beautiful glove
He's also a pretty son of a gun, too. He's got that Miami glow to him.
And his brother is in the St. Louis Cardinals organization. So
no kidding. It's a talented ass family. He had 500 in his first start. Good for him. Looking at this team, you got Paul Goldschmidt having a renaissance season because he hasn't been very good the last 2 years. Last 2 years. Mind you, former MVP Paul Goldschmidt, don't forget it. Him and Jose Abreu that year. You have
former Diamondback Paul Goldschmidt.
And Cardinal. You got Jiz Chasm that's had a bad year. He's leading the league in stolen bases, but he's had a bad year. And yes, I called him that because that's my nickname for him.
Jiz Chasm.
Ryan McMahon not having a great year. Trent Grisham not having a great year. Austin Wells having a bad year. But they're winning. And they're winning off of Aaron Judge being injured for a lot of the season at this point. They have decent production off of their former top prospect, Jason Dominguez. And you look at their pitching and you're like, oh, that's why. That's why they're winning games right now because Cam Schlittler has been a conversation all year, 2.26 this year. Ryan Weathers, 3.79. Will Warren, 4.14. Not great, whatever. Oh, yeah, Max Fried, remember that guy? 3.12. Garrett Cole, oh, yeah, 3.42. Carlos Rodon's going to come back probably in the next 15 days or so, depending on how that all works out. All positive WAR pitching across the board. You look at their closer, David Bednar, 2.54, Ryan Hendrick, 1.40. This is not a Yankees team that wins off of offense. This is a Yankees team that has pitching, and they've been pitching well all year, and God damn it, the Rays exist. That's what they have to keep thinking all of the time.
I understand that the Rays exist, but I also understand that if you get this timed correctly, yes, to your point, the pitching has been very good for them this year, and Garrett Cole's been, back to doing what Garrett Cole does, which is pitch.
I forgot they have Max Fried.
Like an all-star. Well, Max Fried's also another one who's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you spent a lot of money on both of those guys, and Rodon gets back. He's always usually consistent for a mid-3 ERA, and he'll have better nights than most, but he's going to continue to shove. But what's terrifying to me is Cody Bellinger and Aaron Judge are supposed to be back.
Yeah.
In a very similar time frame. And if they time this right, by the time September comes, they have the possibility to catch the Rays with an offense now that matches the pitching.
Yeah, and once Bellinger went to the Cubs and kind of figured out how to hit again, you're like, hello. But this is the thing, Mike. The Rays in their last 10 games are 7-3. They've only lost to the White Sox. They're not slowing down. They made some moves. It's like the Yankees really want to win this division, dude. They really do.
Well, the Yankees right now, I mean, they've basically solidified the wild card spot. If the season ended today.
I know, but that signs them up for a 5-game, and you know how that shit can go. Anybody can win a fucking 5-game.
Well, here's the thing, Vince. If they do, in fact, play a wild card, let's say that series ended tomorrow, they would play the Astros, correct?
Yeah. No, the Astros. The Astros are on top of their division right now. So right now they would be the best wild card team. So they would play not the Red Sox. They would play the Rangers.
Okay, so there's that.
Which is dude. Fuck the Astros. I'm so sick of this shit. They do it every year, man. I know we're not talking about them.
Every year. They do it every year. They have some of the best talent in all of baseball, and they just figure out a way. And call it cheating, call it whatever you want.
And everybody's like, finally, the Astros regression's finally happening. They're 1.5 games up in the division now.
Yep. Welcome to baseball in August, which completely shifts.
The Guardians are under 500?
Yeah, the Guardians are 57 and 58.
Oh,
and
Lord.
They're also tied for that last wild card spot with the Rangers.
Yeah, I don't know how the tiebreaker ends up working out on that. But even so, it's just, if you're the Yankees, you don't want to play a 5-game. I mean, yes, you have a better pitching staff than probably anybody except for the Dodgers, so you'd be confident in that game or those 5 games, but it's just like extra games, extra load on their pitching. You get your guys back, and they should go on a run here, but they're 5-5 in their last 10. They're not setting the world on fire right now, and they can't hit outside of those 2 guys that are in the lineup right now. They spent a lot of money on Jazz Chisholm.
The Yankees got a weird stretch here where they're playing a lot of NL teams late, where you just got off of the 3-game set with the Cubs. Now you go home, you got a 3-game set with the Cardinals, and then you play the Braves in another 3-game set at home. So you get some very, very interesting some division matchup here where you got National League and American League battling, and 3 very good teams right there. But you look at the future series against the Mariners, which you're probably not too concerned about, and then Blue Jays, Orioles, Blue Jays once again.
Yeah,
and then you flow into the Astros.
Those are easy games. I need to put a caveat in here because I didn't mention him. Ben Rice has been on a fucking tear all year. He's hitting .262 with 31 homers and 73 RBIs. The guy's a hell of a player. If he continues to keep doing that and you get those 2 guys to your lineup, you're looking better. And Paul Goldschmidt's .245 right now. He's hitting pretty well. But yeah, like you said, like they're playing the Blue Jays, who kind of punted on the season. They're playing the Orioles, who clearly punted on the season. If they can go and win both of those series and go play the Astros, it's like, who knows they can't come back from that 3-game stretch. I just can't believe that the Orioles or the Rays are ever going to lose another series.
I think the Rays are going to lose more than – I mean, the
Maybe.
Rays –
they've been good all year.
I understand, but, listen, if the White Sox could take 2 of 3 from them at home, which that's never –
White Sox are top of their division, man.
I understand that, but
They're
I'm
good
just
now.
saying that's a tough series either way, no matter what way you slice it. Now, you have some opportunity if you're the Yankees at the end of September. You almost have a 4-game set at home against the Rays in the end of September 22nd through September 24th. If you could walk into this series against the Rays with everybody back in the fold, that's really where this division is going to be won if you're the Yankees.
Where the rubber hits the road. Yes, sir.
Because the Red Sox play the Rays the week of the 18th of September, and that's a 3-game set. And then the Yankees play the Rays the end of September. So back to the team of the Wheel of Death or the Wheel of Baseball, the Yankees, in my opinion.
They get. I forgot they get Giancarlo Stanton back, and Spencer Jones is pretty fucking good. And Volpe is Volpe, but at least you get him back and
Volpe.
He's supposed to be better.
Volpe is not going to be an everyday starter anymore.
He was now the next Jeter for a while.
Yeah, because Italians would really easy Volpe.
No, but they all get
George Lombard. George Lombard just totally solidified his spot in this lineup.
I mean, he's one game in.
Either way, that's his job now.
Yeah, it's his job to lose. Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs. What's the best case scenario for the Yankees this year, Mike?
World Series.
Win?
Mm-hmm.
Think they can do it?
I think if the pitching continues to do what the pitching's doing, you get Rodon back, you get all your bats back. Who's gonna? The White Sox beat them 2-3 without half of their top hitters in that lineup.
Right.
So
who knows?
Can you put a lot of validity on that? I don't.
Worst case scenario.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying what's the worst case scenario?
You get bounced in ALDS. That's the worst case scenario.
You get bounced in the wild card round.
You potentially. I mean, if they play Boston, anything's open.
If they play Houston, I wouldn't. They're not a shoo-in.
Well, what? The wild card's just a 1-game set now?
That's 5.
It's a one and done? Oh, it's 5? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think so. No, I think so. I think it's a 5-7-7-7.
I think it's 3.
Maybe it's 3. I thought it was 5. I thought they got rid of that.
Format. 3 games. That's it.
3, even more. Like anything could fucking happen.
I understand. I'm just saying they're quick 3-game sets. We're going to get
but you go Garrett Cole, Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, or Cam Schlittler. Like, come on.
Cam Schlittler has been another one. I mean, those are 4 guys right there you just don't want to face.
Yep. It could happen. All right. So, best case World Series, worst case they get bounced to the wild card. That's the Yankees.
Well, I'm really hoping the Dodgers don't win the World Series again. Because it just continues to add to this case that it's over. Baseball's over. It's over.
Blue Jays took them to 7, but I just can't. I mean, they have 8 starting pitchers on their team that are class and all-stars. Their entire starting lineup is amazing. It's, if I'm a betting man and you say the Dodgers are the field, what are you taking? I'm taking the Dodgers.
Of course you take the Dodgers.
Against 29 other teams.
Of course I'm not that dumb. I'm just rooting against it because at
least give
me
another sport where you can say that with a team though. Like there's no other team that I would take over the field except for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Well, for a while it was Golden State.
Over the field though, you knew the Cavs were coming. There was other talented teams. Like I'm not taking them over the field.
I'm just saying. I mean, when the Dodgers just dropped 3 against the Cubs, granted it's shortly after the trade deadline, everybody's kind of getting a meat.
Yeah.
I just look at this like, chances are the Dodgers are going to go far, and they still, get half of their pitching staff back. So,
you know what I would hate?
What's that?
Dodgers Yankees World Series because I'd have to root for the fucking Yankees.
Listen, here's the better question. Of the teams in Chicago, who has a better chance to make a World Series appearance? The White Sox?
The White Sox. Not because they're better. It's because you don't have to go through Los Angeles.
Statistically, yes.
Yeah, that's really the only reason.
Correct, Amundo. Well, it's going to be a fun end of season, people. Continue to check in with us. The Wheel of Death / teams will always be a part of the podcast. But baseball is in full effect, and we continue to bring the Wheel of Teams to you. If you want to hear more of the Wheel of Teams or a specific team you'd like us to cover, call us in 312-725-2107. Vince, enough of baseball. Football is in full effect.
What do we get today, Mike? What do we get today, Mike? What do we get today?
We got a little free agency action.
We got.
Oh, we get football today.
We get football today.
I totally spaced on the Hall of Fame game.
It's back because it doesn't matter, but who cares?
You get Carson Beck and Kenny Pickett. We talked about it earlier, but you get Carson Beck and Kenny Pickett.
Lucky us.
And I don't know.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody.
A lot of people, but I think here are two teams that probably not going to make a lot of noise, but here we go.
Yeah, the Cardinals have the hardest schedule in the league, and they're the worst team in the league. So, yay.
The Panthers, on the other hand, I mean, they
have
surprised
hopes.
a lot of people last year.
Hey, let's look at that division.
They took the NFC South.
Let's look at that division. Tua and Penix? I don't know.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
The Bucks? I don't know. Seems like trouble in paradise in Tampa Bay right now.
Well, yeah. Do you get rid of Villa? How does that work?
If so, do they want to sign him? Baker's pissed he doesn't have a contract.
It's bad. That division's always up for grabs. The Saints could be good. Tyler Shug. How do you pronounce it? They
Shuck,
just got
like oysters.
Shuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking dude. I might take this. I'm taking the Panthers or the Saints over the other two. But yeah, so we get football today. Hooray, it's back. It's gonna be garbage football, but it's gonna be fun.
Yes, I think it'll just be fun to watch for a quarter or two, and maybe Jeremiah Love gets a little bit of field time for you little Notre Dame.
Give the man the rock. I just feel bad he's on the Cardinals. He's not going to be able to do anything because they can't move the ball forward. But,
yeah, I've been seeing some training camp lore of the Cardinals, and they look bad.
Brother, that video that came out today, it's like Jeremiah Love's fumbling. Carson Beck's doing backflips in the backfield because no one can block for him. It's not looking good.
It's not going to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Jacoby Brissett got paid $15 million for a year.
He did because he's like, who else are you going to start? You got to pay me.
Yeah, you can't go get Kyler anymore. Kyler's gone. Kyler's in the NFC North.
He's going to start, man.
Kyler's in the North.
He's in the North. Big move happened today.
Is it big? Is it big?
I don't know. Cardi B's moving to DC. Just kidding. They're not dating anymore. Stephon Diggs. Everybody's like, hey, the Commanders are going to get a wide receiver, a really talented wide receiver this offseason. I didn't have Stephon Diggs on the bingo card. A lot of people had Ayuk on the bingo card.
Well,
you think Brandon Ayuk is pissed?
I think Brandon Ayuk has realized that he's not going to play with his guy.
He's not going to play anywhere.
No, he'll never play football ever again. He's probably totally not. Antonio. He is modern day Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but he's just not as good. Antonio Brown was the best wide receiver in the league.
Well, Brandon Ayuk was very good, and then he just lost his mind. And
is he top 5?
He was top 5 when he was in his prime.
Maybe.
He was very good for that 49ers
Start listing out dudes, though. You're like, at that time, too, it was like Jettas, Jamar Chase, like.
Those are still top 5.
Right. I was going to say Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua, whoever was playing better that year. Like, he's, Antonio Brown's the best wide receiver in the league when he was doing that shit. So.
Well, let's face it. When he walked off the field for the Bucs, I mean, he wasn't top 5 anymore. He was still very good.
It was done.
I just look at Brandon Ayuk as just you're the creator of your own demise. If you would have kept your mouth shut, if you would have just shown up in the building and done what the organization asked you to do, you'd be gone. But you just got to be an ignorant asshole. So that's how life works.
That's how
but the Stephon Diggs thing, we'll see. There's still legal allegations against him. I feel like he could be a locker room cancer, or they're going to love him.
Who knows?
It's going to be one of the two.
He seems to be a guy that is a maniac, but the locker room likes him. He has that thing to him.
Yeah, and there's like alleged allegations that he sexually abused like his assistant, who's a dude, by the way.
Huh.
And there's some
supposedly he's into that, so who knows?
Maybe. I mean, hey, listen, live your truth, boo boo. But the only thing I'm going to say is, if it's a distraction, you're probably not going to be on an NFL roster. So
Washington doesn't need distractions right now. They need to get back to what they're good at and have Jaden.
If I'm Dan Quinn, if you're Dan Quinn, like of all things, like why don't
Diggs was good last year?
Diggs was good last year. It's just, do you want to bring in to your rookie quarterback now with a team that's
third year
quarterback now.
Yeah.
Crazy in itself, who had a very injury-ridden year last year with the elbow and that re-injured, and then that offense looked anemic. No more Debo. I don't know what your plans are going to be. I really don't.
We'll see. The Commanders are the quintessential we'll see what happens team this year, because the Cowboys are better. The Eagles are still the Eagles. I think the Cowboys are going to be pretty good this year, to be honest. That division's tough.
Well, listen, Stephon Diggs next to Scary Terry. And then, if Luke McCaffrey can become the target they want him to be, I mean, his brother's really good. The Treylon Burks experiment might be something to pay attention to. And then Van Jefferson. So, once again.
Hey, good on the Rams. We'll see. We got time to talk about the Commanders for seemingly months now, because we got 7 months of straight football, which is great.
It's going to be great. I like Dan Quinn. I like him a lot. I just really feel as if this year doesn't work for him, they're going to bounce him, and then maybe figure it out with somebody else.
I could see it. They were really good 2 years ago, man.
No more Cliff Kingsbury. He's out. That was that offense, and that was their identity. So now they're completely flipping scripts and new offense. You know what it reminds me of? Another defensive head coach who cannot, for the life of him, keep an offensive coordinator in the building. And that reminds me of somebody very special and near and dear to our hearts, Mr. Lovie Smith.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it was the revolving door of offensive coordinators for a decade. What are you looking at up there? The ESPN just said the wrong side of a streak, and it was the White Sox looking sad. And I was like, all right, cool off. Two games, bro?
Cool off, ESPN. Hey, someone did a workout today, Mike.
Yeah, Aaron Donald's coming back, Vince. Just give it a little time.
It's just the Rams. Actually, the Rams might be the Dodgers.
Everybody just push down your little peens and relax, okay? I know it's bending through your denim, but just take it easy.
Yeah,
nothing's over yet.
You're gonna get injured. You're gonna get injured if you bend it in your denim. That's a age-old quip. Brand new safety for the Bears. Kobe Bryant injured for 8 to 10 weeks. Could have been worse. Not great.
Not good.
Right.
Not terrible.
It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is not great.
If hypothetically he misses the first 2 weeks, you are still fine, because you play the Jets and you play the Panthers.
Yep.
So we'll get into our whole breakdown of our roster here during preseason. And
let's do that preseason week 3 or some shit. Yeah.
Preseason week 3, and then we'll talk about our little schedule episode where I do feel as if the Bears look to be in a good spot. I'm not too out of bounds right now on, here's a little setback. It's not like Rome is going to be injured walking his way into the season, or somebody epic on offense is going to be in a trouble scenario. So it seems like the plan is for this offense to be a top 5 offense, and the defense just keep us in games.
Yeah, and rush the passer or coverage sacks or whatever it's called. What does Bears boner mean? I
have a scotch of a bit. Once again, be careful pushing it down in the den, Vince.
Get a bone.
Because training camps here, Ben is super high on his offensive coordinator or on his quarterback, and you just love to see it. Caleb's running this offense. All of the things coming out of camp is that we really like Luther Burden. He's talking Luther Burden to be a top 3, top 5 guy.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be amazing.
And then what's crazy about this is Rome Odunze, who's probably your best wide receiver on this team, is kind of being shadowed by all these talking points. And honestly, I think it's really good.
Get a chip on your shoulder, Rome. Hell yeah.
I think it's good. Get a little mad, Rome. And then all the things I'm also hearing is Xavier Thomas, third-round draft pick for the Bears. A lot of people think we reached for him. LSU, kind of a gadget player.
Dude, he looks good, though.
They are saying that he is so fast that usually on screens they call a whistle in practice just to say, okay, there it is. He's so fast, he's blowing by the defense before they can even do that.
That's
so
great. Okay.
Ben Johnson has a little bone for this kid, and he knows he's going to make it work.
Go score, boys. Come on now.
Yes. So, we'll see what Gervin Dexter is going to be. We'll see what a motivated Dio Adangbo is going to be. I'm not high on most of them, but we're going to see what this offense is going to be. A lot of people are saying Austin Booker is getting pressure on Caleb, whatever that means.
Okay. It's all training camp, man. It's all training camp.
Yes, correct. Now, right now, the Bears are looking at, Jordan Van Denberg. There's a lot of news coming out about Jordan Vandenberg or Vandenberg or Vandenberg, 6th round draft pick out of, I don't know where, I think Georgia Tech
or Georgia somewhere. Tech. Yeah, good call. I was thinking colors.
Okay.
He's a monster. He's a dog.
I guess he suplexed somebody in training camp the other day.
He did, a big ass mofo too, and suplexed him. I mean, he's what, Australian or South African?
He's some sort. He's some sort of something. Yeah, he's a monster. I look forward to the competition, and I think that this is someone who you hope you pay attention to. He's turning heads at training camp. He's getting in fights already. I kind of like it. And then you also look at Darnell Wright getting paid a bag. So
good for him. He deserves it. He's been good for us.
Vince, I know you have a game in mind.
I want to play a game, Mike.
Ooh.
This is so you start seeing guys in training camp and you're like, oh yeah, he plays there now. So I want to play a game of where are they now with you, Mike.
Ooh, I like games.
I'll start off with some softballs, and then we can get into the hard stuff. Mike, tell me where DJ Moore is right now.
DJ Moore plays for the Bills, Vince.
Okay. Tell me where Michael Pittman plays, Mike.
The Steelers.
Okay, he's hot. Easy one. Softball. Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, San Francisco fucking 49ers.
Okay.
Whole offense is injured right now, by the way.
Former Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker.
Chiefs.
Okay, Rico Dowdle.
Give me a division.
He plays in the AFC North.
AFC North. Is it also the Steelers?
That's also the Steelers, Mike. There it is.
Let's go.
How about former Steelers running back Kenny Gainwell?
Kenneth Gainwell. Give me the division again. Phone a friend.
Kenneth Gainwell is playing in the NFC South.
NFC South. Does Kenneth Gainwell now play for the Carolina Panthers?
No. One more guess, because you have 3.
Is it the Saints?
Put him on the Bucks, Mike. Why don't you keep Kenneth Gainwell on the Bucks right now? Let's move to Isaiah Likely. Let's go tight end.
Isaiah Likely plays for the Giants.
Okay. What about Chigakonkwo?
Who?
Chigakonkwo.
Who was Chigakonkwo?
Last year, Titans, the only receiver that did anything last year for the Titans.
Oh, yeah, Chigakonkwo. Give me the division.
Chigakonkwo plays in the NFC East.
NFC East. Give me the... Is it also the Giants?
Chigakonkwo does not play for the Giants, Mike.
Does he play for the Cowboys?
He's a commander. He's a commander
okay.
this year. He'll go out there. Let's go to quarterbacks right now.
Ooh, fun.
Joe Flacco.
Flacco's in Cincy.
He's a Bengal. This one's easy. Kirk Cousins. Where are you playing?
Atlanta. No. Las Vegas, sorry.
Yes, sir. Andy Dalton.
Andy D still playing?
He is. He got signed this offseason.
Division.
Andy Dalton plays in the NFC East.
He's a backup on the Cowboys.
No.
Commies?
Eagles, Andy Dalton in the
Eagles,
Eagle
Andy
green.
D, crazy.
A couple more
Three
for
wrong.
you. A couple more
Okay.
for you. Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is on the Chiefs.
Yes, he is. Okay, this guy played for the Chiefs. Where does he play now? Gardner Minshew.
Minshew. Oh,
Minshew Mania. Come on.
division.
Gardner Minshew is playing in the, what is that, NFC West? Is it? No. Yeah, it is the NFC West.
He's on the Cardinals.
He is a Cardinal. He is a Cardinal, Mike.
He's an
Okay.
AZ boy.
What about
Any
Darnell
other
Mooney?
brain busters? Darnell Mooney switched teams. He's no longer
did.
on the Falcons.
He's not a
Okay.
Falcon.
Division.
NFC East.
NFC East. Mooney is a commander.
Darnell Mooney's not a Commander.
Is he a Giant?
Darnell Mooney's a Giant, Mike. How
man.
about former 84? What is it? $84 million? $92 million? $92 million.
Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk. What team does he play for?
He plays on the San Francisco 49ers.
That's it, dude. Hit nail on the head. Okay.
wrong
Wandale
so far.
Robinson.
Wandale Robinson. Who did he play for last year?
He played for the Giants last year.
He played for the Giants last year. He's no longer on the Giants, eh?
He's no longer on the Giants. He now plays in the AFC South.
AFC South. Ooh. Give me the Texans.
No, this team's way worse than them.
Titans.
Yes, sir. All right. Last one. And this one still kind of freaks me out. And you probably have it in your head. Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle plays for the Broncos.
He's a Denver Bronco, and it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me.
Huge trade, Vince. That's a
It was.
softball.
I know.
That's a
I had
softball.
to give you a softball at the end. I had to give you a good one because I was giving you.
Hey,
okay, Mike.
how
where
many-
the fuck does Tutu Atwell play?
Tutu Atwell doesn't play for the Rams anymore.
Tutu Atwell is not a Ram.
What division?
Tutu Atwell plays in the AFC East.
Ugh.
Yeah, right.
Is
You want that
Tutu
Jalen Waddle one back?
Atwell on the Dolphins? Is Tutu Atwell a Dolphin?
He's a Miami Dolphin. Yes, he is. There.
See? See?
Well done.
You got any more? You got any more for me, guys?
Oh, I'm on, dude. I have unlimited ones right now. Romeo
Okay.
Dobbs is on the.
Patriots.
That's it. Okay. Let's go. Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson.
Hell of a
Ooh.
last name for this team. Hell of a last name for this team.
Division.
He's in the NFC South. Hell of a first initial last name for this team. This is going to be an all-time. I'm confused on who's in right now.
Oh, Falcons.
Yeah, it's two B Robinsons back to back. All right, if we're talking Falcons, let's talk Tyler Algier for a moment, huh?
Cardinals.
Tyler Algier's a Cardinal. What about Rashad White?
Division.
Rashad White right now plays for the NFC East.
NFC East, Rashad White is a Giant.
Rashad White. Where did he go? Oh, there you go. He is not a Giant.
Is he a commie?
He is a commie, dude. Rashad White is part of the Communist Party right now. Remember Andrew Billings?
No.
You should. He played for the Bears last year.
He did? What position?
Defensive tackle.
Oh, yeah, Big Billings.
Yeah,
He's a Cardinal.
he is a Cardinal. What about Bradley Chubb?
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, he
Division.
went to the Dolphins, and now Bradley Chubb plays in the NFC East.
NFC East, is he an Eagle?
He is no, he doesn't play AFC East. Excuse me, jeez.
AFC East. Oh, see,
Yeah.
come on. Let's keep
I
it
know.
together. AFC East, Bradley Chubb is a Bill.
Bradley Chubb is a Bill. Okay, last one. Here we go.
Okay, finally.
Mitch.
Mitch Trubisky is a backup on the Titans.
Yes. Boom. That's a good one to end on. Well done, dude.
Money, Mitch, man. What, I only get like 4 or 5 wrong?
Yeah. I mean, this is your, you asked for a lot of divisions, to be fair, but it is what it is.
Well, listen, it's like phoning a friend, but I still got the team.
Yeah. Listen, that's a thought exercise of, oh, yeah, he plays there now. This is a warning for your fantasy drafts. He plays there now. Yes, he does.
To all of our, listeners who aren't boys, which many of them are boys, this is what boys do when they go out drinking. This is boy maxing.
Let's talk about Devin Aroma should do for about 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Can we just sit here and talk about Rasheed Davis for like 5 minutes?
I would love to. Yes.
Dude, let's just talk about Rasheed Davis, right? So,
yeah. Adrian Peterson, but not that one.
Not that Adrian Peterson. Let's talk about Rondé Barber for a minute. Okay.
Yes.
So, if you have maybe a player that you would like to just chop it up about, maybe call it in 312-725-2107. We're stoked to have football back. Trade deadline, great times. See what our White Sox or Cubs could do this last half of the season, but go White Sox forever.
Yes, sir, or die.
Boys are back at home next week. Nice to have a home game.
Yes, sir.
No more road shows here for a little bit. Got some big news popping up next week that I'll share with you all.
Yeah.
And then, as always, we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Talking Tales with Mike and Vince. Oh, jazzy beats while we dispense. Yeah,